To me, this is really sad. You had an opportunity to fix it and you didn't. And now you may be stuck with an option that is just not what you want. When it comes to your smile and your bite, there are a few things that are just critical from a timing standpoint. Yes, we're developing new techniques and better understanding of how teeth move, new tools like screws, not like screws that go into wood, but screws that go into your bone, like implants, temporary implants called temporary anchorage devices. We can use those to do amazing things that before we're like, oh, once we get to a certain point of movement, it's like, that's as much as we can go. You gotta go to surgery or you gotta go take out teeth. But now we've been doing some amazing things with screws. But even still, I mean, do you need to go that way? Keep it simple, all right? So you gotta know when you're supposed to fix it. And it I'm referring to is overbite. Well, that's what you guys call it. I call it overjet. Other orthodontists call it overjet. All the other dentists should call it overjet, okay? Because that's what it is. Anyways, in my office, there is a specific time that you can try to fix this overjet, this excessive overjet where your top teeth are really far in front of your bottom teeth. And if the cause is because your lower jaw is back, right? There is a time to fix it. It is right before, slightly before and during your adolescent growth spurt. Now that's a little different for everybody, but the only way to really know where you're at in that process is to go see an orthodontist. So we used Herbst. You've got to do it at the right time, and there's a process. So this patient already has the Herbst in, all right? We're trying to hit that growth spurt. We got a little hair on the upper lip, that time season, all right? And the Herbst is already in. Once we get it to, it's supposed to push your jaw forward. It's a posturing device, and then we hold it there for a period of time. The amount that you hold it there probably just depends on how stable it is, right? Once you've held it there, we like to hold it in for at least 5 months, at least. So it could be in there for a longer period of time. But once we get to a point where we pushed it forward, that initial visit, we kind of posture it forward, check out our other videos. Once you get in, you put those little shims on the side, we call them shims, little metal half circles, and we squeeze them around the arms, the telescoping arms, and that gets us all the way to where our bottom teeth, right here, are touching right behind the top teeth. And as soon as that is stable, meaning you come back next visit and it's still in that position, what we're gonna do is start the holding process. We're not adding any more shims, we're starting the holding process. Generally speaking, that's how it works. So look at this. I had to give you that little background because this is where we're at. We've now decided that we are stable. Look, see, bottom teeth are forward. There's the telescoping arm, all right? Get that mirror in there. Look at that, both sides. So you can't even see those little bumps on the outside. Some people, it's more obvious. Tight tissue right here, you can see those little screws on the side. People get worried about that, but it's really not that obvious. See, there's the screw, little bump out. I'm just pointing that out so you can see where it's at. Like I said, it depends, everybody's different, but it may not be that obvious. Look, there's the little blue crown. This is for the bottom part of the device, right? You got the top pieces and the bottom piece. Check out our other videos. And then there's the top pieces, right? So the arms connect from the bottom piece up to the top piece, a crown that goes around our back teeth. And then in our case, we still have the braces on in the front, but we had to remove the braces in the back. You can check out our other video, the pre-Herbst appointment, to help you see which braces we take off. We don't leave them off forever. Eventually we'll put them back on, but not while we have the Herbst. So you're going to do a procedure where we remove the rests. What we're trying to do is trying to get these teeth on the sides to come together naturally over a period of 4 to 5 months. So we use a special burr that cuts through the metal. A lot of noise. Got the suction in there. Got to hold really still. Shouldn't hurt, it's just buzzing. The vibrations, you probably feel the vibrations. Oop, and then it sucked it right up. Going to the other side. You're like, well, you just said it's for stability. Well, yes. And then at this point, when we feel like we're forward enough, right, then we remove those pieces so that the teeth can adjust naturally. That time it didn't go straight in. Oh, there it is, under my thumb. Rinse it out. Good, we don't want anything too sharp. Remember, every bracket type is different. 2 major types though. There's one, it's just a traditional, it's just got 4 little, we call them wings, right? And you have to get the colors, the single colors, at least the single colors, sometimes you use power chain, different time, right? To hold the wire in place. The other type of bracket is a self-ligating, meaning the bracket has a little clip. It ligates or closes itself over the wire. Now we're using the bracket remover and we're getting rid of a similar tooth on the top. We're not getting rid of the tooth, we're getting the bracket on the tooth. So again, the top and the bottom teeth now have nothing holding them apart and they can try to come together. See, there's the bracket. Got those 4 little wings. To the other side. My arm's in the way. Great forearm, a little blurry. There it is. See, we're sliding it, and I'm trying to get it because it's slippery. Hold on. Try to do it without taking out the wire. So we got those brackets out. Now we are officially in the holding pattern, kind of like a plane. Don't break the device. So we took off the rest there, and the rest there, and then we took off the bracket on top there, and we took off the bracket on top there. Now you're gonna come back, we're gonna check the front relationship, and assuming that it's stable, then we just keep holding for several months. Nice. Look at that. Those teeth are gonna try and come together. That's what's gonna help lock in the teeth. Colors are going on. Single colors. Power chain is going on green. We got singles on the top and chain on the bottom. In this case, we're actually connecting it to the Herbst. Sometimes they can rip on the Herbst just with all the moving. Voila. So remember, timing is of the essence with OVERJET, right? Correction, please come find us so that we can help you. We can try to help avoid surgery, taking out teeth on top. It'd be great. If you can't come find us though, share this with your friends so that we have the opportunity, continual opportunity to open your eyes to the wonderful world of straight teeth, correcting excessive overjets with the Herbst and beautiful bites. That's all I've got, just a little PFOing so you know where you're going. Packard out.